Turn it. Whoop. I gotta return and put my fanfiction ears on. Fanfiction ears engaged. Well, that was a quick. I returned. Minute in. Bongo returns. Back into the deviantart. Bongo squad. And the tart cupcakes. Now I will read the fanfiction, or this right. Hello, Stephen Gerrard. Huff. Lol's sister Shirin's craze. I will screenshot again, and there we go. The fanfiction of Matthew Lush story. Okay, Matthew Lush was thinking about his dog-ass Nissan's born again. This was an energetic friend with an ample abs and armpit pictorials. Matthew, this is all sounded a bit like it always loved the quiet London with its flabby, flipping fields of strawberries with the eye missing. Strawberries. It was a place that encouraged its tendency to feel sparkly. Stroll over the sidewalk. Stroll? Stroll. How do you spell stroll? Stroll? Oh yeah. It was the energetic figure of Dishon's moon. Let's get rid of this fanfiction double talk. Here's he was a helpful, patient cocoa drinker with shaved abs, and ginger pectorals. His friends saw as an old-fashioned... No. Do not do this, fanfiction. Once she had even bought out from the cellar. The sun shone like singing koalas, making Matthew sparkle with joy. Matthew grabbed a tattered sock of chewed. Why was it chewed? Chewed and dug ate his piano. That been. The oily smile on Dish's face. Dish. Virtuous frantic frogs. I love you and I want the pencil that ran away with the cat. I love your shoes. They looked at each other with sneezy feelings, like troubled horses dancing a very intelligent engagement party of two cats, which had a classic... Now this is... Just delete that last one. Dish looked balmy, her mercy blossoming like a tender. Yes, Spoon looked like a trombone instrument, as Spoon was. Then Dish came inside for a nice mug of cocoa. The Dish lapped it up, and the Spoon helped. Yes. There, Dish and Spoon are made for each other. Yes, welcome back, you. Yeah, I'm still doing that, that fan site. The ability to create custom profiles, receive alerts from communities and discussions, add photos and videos to community, become a member of favorite fandom. To your preference pages, and let's do this. Oh, sign in with username, not my email address. That is the thing, yeah. I was trying to sign in with my email address. Yes, there we go. There's my profile page. Let's edit my avatar of the you're the puppet dog. And my favorite community channel. We must fave. The epic. The epic. That cupcake updates. Oh, maybe gotta wait a few days to Oh, there's a live chat. There's a live chat in Wikipedia. What are we talking about? Hey, all these people look like they're from... I'm joining a chat in Wikipedia. Dr. W. They call me Dr. W. So everyone on this site is doing the... Need help editing? Yeah, of course. Tell me. Tell me how to do this page. Oh, so if the YouTuber subscribe count is hidden, the page will be deleted. Wiki requires a subscribe count for all YouTube pages, unless your page is from by admin. If a subscriber count is shown as the page deleted, please contact me. It must have 500 or more for subscribers. If the page does not follow the rule, it will be deleted. So I have a 400 and... starting February 1, 2017. Oh yeah, here's all the details. Please do not upload duplicates of the same image. Creating a page. Do not insert birthdays. Yeah, maybe I should wait a day. I'll wait until the... Yeah, I'll wait until... wait until I, offer staff hours for news! Staff log. Yes, well, let's start reading... Okay, we'll just leave. Yeah. I don't want to make any big things in this Hey, let's go to Adam Spong YouTube. Okay, so now that Google and Microsoft updated, my searches would be changed. Oh no, they're still the same. Oh, it's only Microsoft that changed. Oh, I thought Google was going to change at the same time. There, look, I'm live right now. Now, see, I've only got 423 subscribers. So once I get the 500, I can start a page. Yeah. So I'll be blocked. I'll be blocked if I don't have 500 fans. Yes. I can't make a page until I got, making fan fiction about myself. I can't make the page until I get 80 more subscribers. So I've got to get really huge in the YouNow. Yes, I got to get huge. So I got to do more fan fictions in the Here, maybe if I link my YouTubes into the there you go. Into my accounts. Yeah, that's how I used to get fans. They'd go, who is this person doing all these fan fictions? They go, post. There, that's the YouTube link. And usually you gotta do it twice because it doesn't recognize it. Do I embed it? Or what? Oh, there we go. Yes, there it is. There. Click the return button, and there it should do it. No, it's not doing it again. It used to have a little box where you could... Where's that little box? Oh, the video is not finished. Yes. Hello, I see you. The Sponginator. Hey, maybe the other can will do it. Get out of pits. Get out of pits. Go to 2017. Okay, this should do add media. Oh, I need to... He might have put in here. Oh yeah, the fan fiction sort where I used to do everything. Okay, now press the enter button. No. Oh well, stuff this. I'm going on my fan fiction sort, and let's do it. Oh, I got medium, and I've got the yes. Okay, we're right. We're right. What's this thing about refugees called? Okay, let's see what's going on in I worked at Twitter for 6 years. At the time, the service grew from 0 people to hundreds of millions. Yes, let's read his story. So this is everyone's daily 3 lives, 3 lies which keep from pursuing your passion. Yes, let's see these 3 lies. Show us these 3 lies. Follow Jeff Groins. I built my blog. Yeah, we all do that. You'll find your passion in thinking socks and dark cupcakes. You have to become poor to do it. Yeah, I'd agree with that. I mean, Matty the Rainbow, he didn't get anywhere without realising, hey, people like me on YouNow. Why do they like me on YouNow? You always become a little more complete every time you throw out the old personality. Yeah. You become more complete the more times you do it. Yeah, we're not doing it for the money. We're just here for the entertainment. Yes. Inspired many. Where's the like button for this topic? Where did the like button go? Oh, there it is. So is that 18 comments, see? He's an entrepreneur, father of 2, and husband of Ashley, author of 5 books. Real artists don't starve. Your story. Taken forever. Oh, there you go, the double click. Now we add the YouTube, and it should box it. Will you box it? Yes. It boxed the YouTube there. That's the live YouTube button right now. Where'd my title go? Oh, this title. Now I've got to go back to the to the pets of Adam Spong and the return of Adam Spong. Yeah, I'm supposed to go into the return of Adam Spong by the end of July. I thought they won 2017. So I've got to finish all the other accounts and get back into the return of Adam Spong. I must return. I must return to my old account. There. Do I keep it as fanfiction Spongo? Yeah, okay, let's do it. Now I'm forgetting which one I'm doing. I'm in one, I'm in the other. There you go. And we copy the. Oh no, I've already done the website of the. Oh yeah, we'll just copy the story. The end. And oh yeah, the YouTube will connect to the story. You know, edit it. Oh, this one down here. Please maintain which website I'm on. Okay, we'll save that one. See, if I write a link there, it won't link to the Spong Journey. Look, someone liked my Spong Journey on April 4. I think I do a story in here a month. Publish. Food? I want to talk about food. Oh yeah, it was. Pets, yes. Pets and Matthew Lush. Oh look, has Matthew Lush got a... Oh, no one's done stories on Matthew Lush in Medium. Hey, maybe it's with a double T. No, let's keep it at one. Keep it at one T. There, let's start a Matthew Lush fandom in Medium. Oh, can't stand it when it does that. It's got to push the button again. Oh, it didn't say Matthew Lush. I wondered why it... Why does it still keep going to... Oh, they're the other people. Mathematics. Do-do-do. Do-do. Energetic distance spawn. What is this little waving thing that got see? Oh, My Little Pony. Yeah, let's buy that anyway. And while we're here, let's copy everything to the WordPress. Small sandwich control the WordPress. Paste. And then we can add the YouTube. See how much energy it takes to now we could link the actual YouNow May. Or nah, let's just publish. Oh, I didn't. Oh yeah, this is the fanfiction. I thought I did it in the Lego account again. See, suddenly they're all reading about Lego. Hey, I'm Sponged on fanfiction in Lego account again. I just got to check. Blog post. We'll check the activity of my blog post. There goes. There's today's fanfiction. 81 days. That was 22 days ago. I thought I did a story in here a few days ago. Okay, so I did 25th of April, then I went to May, and I was back 28 days ago. Day 77, 4 months ago. Back at university, the story of Adam Spong and his Lego build. The Hogwarts of Adam Spong, and my best memories of 2016. the Fantastic Beast trailer 7 months ago. And now it's the Star Wars, the Rogue One, and the Sticky Wiggets fanfiction. Here, have you heard this one? If you want to, there is a recent revised was fun. What do you mean? Ball tosser in England was a ball suave and gentle gardener. Oh, I should change that. There's double entries there. His life was like a fungus hole in his cricket pants, for his life turned around a bit to the left for a while. Hang on, we gotta edit this. Hey, ball tosser glandular fever. The wicked gobbler. A muscular, handsome man with a passion for curry and ice cream. Ball tosser takes an instant liking to Warwick ice cream. Oh yeah, it was Warwick. I changed that one. Oh, hang on. Did I keep them as two people? When challenges made at cooking competitions, Warwick's friends. Yeah, I made it two people. Yeah, yeah. Which but the President Wicket's job as team leader led to addresses. Wicket's team building exercises had them swimming up the Scottish Highlands in a souped-up bicycle. Finally, when the baking extraordinaire Undone Pitbull is on the other team, Wicket's past struggled up to come to haunt him. You will have the opportunity to do the cast said. Okay, so it was Undone Pitbull what I changed it to. I thought Wicket was a that was it. Undone Pitbull Gobble, yes. Yeah, I totally forgot that the Warwick and Rodney are a perfect ones to draw epic English names of Warwick and Rodney. Warwick and Rodney. I used to like doing stories with Warwick and the Rodney. Yes. There. I think it went to the other saved one, as I had previously changed it and had them all in the right order there. The Curse of the Cupcakes. As also I did some Moppity Doors Pets of Hogwarts. Yeah, this was that was from the pet account. And look, Tegan joins the story. Tegan did a whole story there. And the Australian economy going down the gurgler. And then I did some... That must be the other account. I did some epic Adam Spong fanfiction about... Oh, here, let's check it here. Oh no, 738 stories here. Okay, here we'll find the Prince Drew Milano fanfictions. Let's go. I think it was September I wrote them. Cause Cassandra and Prince Drew fell madly in love. You want... Yeah. Yeah, I was doing a YouTube wiki, but then I realised I've only got 420... I used to have 429, now I've got 424 subscribers to my YouTube antics. Yeah, I can't make an official wiki YouTube until I get the 500. Okay, let's go to this man in my Asperger stories and autism stories in the lead up to my diagnosis. How my father didn't want to get me diagnosed because he didn't want us to live average lives. He wanted us to pretend we were normal people. And then suddenly when he died, well, it's time to get diagnosed. Your father's not there to hold you back. You must become the Asperger Spong. Yeah, I know, it's pretty easy to pretend you're normal. Is it? Mac don't give a damn. Okay, where are these? Oh yeah, there's Cotty Cot and the Sexy Critter. Here you go, let's read one of my... There's a down-to-earth new animal in town, the Cotty the Cot. A new unknown animal, new to this fanfiction, and it has everybody talking. Stunningly handsome, and all who see it, they want one, and get one at their local store on November 16, 2016. However, the new Cotty Cot pet has a secret. It's a deranged sugar-eating pixie. Simon, the nerf herder, has a thoughtful, grubby boy who enjoys stamp collecting. He becomes fascinated by the naughty knot. How did I spell that wrong? Who can sit for ages in his cot. He doesn't understand why he's so off-standard about wanting his naughty knot to dance and squee and do things magically. His best friend, a sympathetic goblin called Steve, helps Simon. Was that his name? Oh yeah, Simon the Nerf Herder. Begin to piece together the puzzle Together, they discover the ultimate way to move their naughty knot and with candy. Yeah, with candy. As it is October time, candy is everywhere for the weekend. The naughty knot dances for sweet, sweet candy. When the October 2016 happens, it will be candy time dance parties with naughty knot and tea parties and dolly tea parties all the time. Yeah, that's in the Pits of Adam song account on DeviantArt. Yeah, I must fix those edits up, and I forgot the dollar tip party at the end. I do not know what normal means. Nah, see, at school we're just told to be normal and go to school, don't say anything. So I failed a lot at school because I didn't say anything. In English class, we got up to present a story in front of the class, and I would just go, today I'm talking about goldfish. That is my presentation today. Yeah. I was the least likely to do anything entertaining at school. They all thought I'd be Jeffrey. No, they didn't think I'd be Jeffrey. They, at school, they just thought I'd go to the insane asylum and just spend my days. How goes it, Jeffrey? A lot they knew indeed. Yeah, I don't know anyone else from my class. Do you see them in your now? They're too busy having babies and rooting around looking for the sex. I remember we had a school reunion on Facebook, and all there, and most of the conversations after it were, well, I've been divorced 3 times. I got 2 kids, I gotta pay my wife alimony, and here's the Spongo, still doing YouTube videos, making Lego and acting like a little weirdo. Yes, those boring capitalists who has to scrooge along with their, yes, such fun lives making the babies, while you could be sitting back, writing fanfiction every day of your life. Yeah, I'd rather spend my time with the weirdos, drinking a cup of tea, dolly tea parties. Cup of tea, the dolly tea parties. It's pretty weird that us nerds always sit in the library, or in today's society, you don't really have to go to the library anymore. I mean, I was eccentric even in the library. Oh, here comes Adam again with his pile of books. He's reading dictionaries. They would see me in the dictionary section. I'm converting nouns into verbs. I got my list of all the nouns I want to convert back into the Latin. So, as you know, my disdain for the English language and the way it preposterously transforms the very Latin connections to original meaning. Yeah. El Fairy, amongst the goblins and the other fairies. Suburbs, Sebulba. Yeah, we just had a royal commission onto why people like me do not live in inner city suburb of Brisbane. Although when you're a student, so as a student, I would be in the middle of town 6 days a week on the computer all the time. So the only way that I existed in the middle of town was to be a student and always be at the university. And I'd just sleep in the computer room if need be. The the security at the university knew me. Oh, Adam's fallen asleep again. So it was easier. Um, I worked out when I was at the university, so it was a 3 hour train journey to get back home, but then it was a 3 hour train journey to go back to the university. And I only have 4 hours sleep, so um, I thought, well, hang on, how about instead of 4 hours sleep, so I just sleep on Sunday? So then I thought, well, yes, that makes sense. Why waste 3 hours going back home to go to sleep for 4 hours and then come back 3 hours later when I could be here online all the time writing my reports? So then my university assignments slowly turned into self-discovery assignments. And in Australia, that's basically what we were doing. We didn't do all this mumbo-jumbo economics things. What's the rationale of 1916 England got on? So, as most universities in Australia were looking for self-identity and projecting yourself to other people, it became the entire focus of our university. Yeah, independent studies. But then, yeah, the liberal arts. Yeah, but we have liberal politicians who are completely opposed to self-learning and independent studies. We should be. They wanted us to learn a trade, like to be slave labour for their world economic take over the world. But like, you got to be prepared for that on YouNow. You have to be prepared that this is the world we live in, and even like 20 years ago, I would never expected me to even have a huge YouTube following and even have this YouNow following. Where what generated this um, egotistical nature to politics, as well as making unknown YouNow people the main focus of YouNow? Yep. But as you saw, as soon as you get other like-minded people in a university environment, they start to sound exactly the same. They're all the same, and then suddenly, um, like in Australia, we had the Big Brother and the like the Voice and the Australian Idol, like your American Idol and American Big Brother thing happened, and then there was a change in perspective. And the politicians didn't even like the Big Brother. The politicians couldn't stand Big Brother having a person making political comments in front of. Yeah, the politicians didn't like the thought that they went to university and had a different opinion to the way politics was run in Australia. So there's the over here in Australia, our media has been silent, so we only get Rupert Murdoch news over here. And yeah, what do you expect when you do a reality TV show that shows reality at its best? Yeah. So we only have one person giving us the news in Australia. Everything goes through the Prime Minister. Everything goes through the collective mind. So the reality has really changed the focus. I wouldn't be surprised if, like, YouNow is like a. Oh, I know when I go into like teenage chats and they go, "Oh, I just finished reading the newspaper," and they go, "Reading the newspaper? Who does that these days? Who reads the newspaper? It's all a bunch of crap. Newspaper's crap." No, I don't believe the newspaper. It's all liberal politics and Trump taking over the world. But then you got to have that perspective that you can read between the lines of what dominant culture goes. Is dominant culture trying to invade your mind with their nouning the nouns. So dominant culture tries to noun the nouns in the topic. But then you've got me who can read the verbs that they want to outline. So you got dominant culture trying to grab them by the balls by the verbs, and so the verb reader pulls the balls down and dehumanises dominant culture. You've got to get those verbs and grab the balls tight, and you have to. What's the word I'm looking for? De-scrotum popular culture. Knacker, yeah. Knackered, yeah. Knackered, mate. So the, adjectives and adverbs. Noun and nouns. Noun. Hey, noun the noun. Kick the can. Naked. Yeah, I've got to check the YouTube just in case someone else is watching. 3 likes. Here, this is there's my blog feed from Medium and Bloglovin. Hey, let's go to Bloglovin and just see what stories are in Bloglovin. Potatoes. We got a potato recipe in Bloglovin. In the Smitten Kitchen. So these are all the blog sections. Also, if you want to find a story on a popular YouNow, you find them in Bloglovin. Bloglovin categorises all. Hey, let's see. There you go, Small Sandwich. There's the Adam Spong blog. And Brick Bills by Adam Spong, the other Ilvermorny fanfiction set in New York. So there's the Ilvermorny and the Hogwarts fanfiction in the Small Sandwich. There you go. There's the Adam Spong Exposure Diaries in the Medium. So that's WordPress, and then a Medium. Yes, that's all Medium. And then the Twitter connections to the blogs, and then the AP stream, the Lego Asia Pacific live stream with the Spongo, the tired cupcakes to the Small Sandwich. Please hold Adam Spong Timelines, Adam Spong Timeline blog. See, I know how to make a blog section. Single Pringles with Adam Spong blog. That's on the Facebook. Adam Spong Radio on the MySpace. That blog lasted for the lifetime of the MySpace. 2000 and my early days on MySpace. I'm just trying to work it out. What until 2005 after Star Wars finished. I'm going on the MySpace. Yes, it's time to go serious about the MySpace. We've got to make a blog, got to make it impactful and get the audience. So my audience on MySpace had about, I tried to keep it at about 80,000 people. And then then they took us back to 5,000, so you can only have 5,000 people as an average blog person. You could only keep 5,000 people. Oh, there's the Ordinary Adam as the blog section. I've not written in here for ages. I think I haven't not written in here since... Oh yeah, this was the time when I started, 2009 in here. That is my rough draft fanfiction. Oh yeah, I did connect the mediums, and that was September 18, 2016. And there's a Lego dude who follows me. He tried doing a blog, but then he decided to delete it. His brick mix and mustache maniacs film press room. Oh, so there's 2010, 12, 15. Yeah, I see I logged in each 2 years into there. Oh, see, I should have done 2014, not 15. Then I came back 2016 and forever gone. Then the other one was there's Spong on Tumblr. Oh, it's the statistics. What was the statistics for that? What statistics? Oh, my YouTube channel. Oh, I even forgot to look at this monkey rank. The monkey rank on the my you. Oh look, 33,444 viewers. The 421 fans, as it says there. Oh, I've nearly done 554 videos. Is this an old one? Oh yeah, got my DVR connected, Facebook, Twitter, and Tumblr, and my Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles channel. Yeah, they go, my Harry Potter Hogwarts, and the Ilvermorny in New York School of Brick Build will be back in 70th build after I finish. Yeah, I was made this big speech about, I'm going to the YouNow, I'm leaving YouTube, and then suddenly I'm still here in in the YouTube in spirit. I'm still here in the YouTube from the YouNow. They always come back. They come, they go. The YouTube. Now I should check who is doing the stream here. Did Pink Elephants pop in? Oh no, it's just you and Elfbetty. Pink Elephants was here for a while and disappeared. Yeah, who's watching here? Oh, there's Matthew Lush in the he's checking his own website. He's checking Pink Elephants before Pink Elephants. Well known for the epic dancing. Yes, we've all seen the Pink Elephants. Okay, so I always have two accounts open because I see different people in the other room. So who's this Adam W? Hello, Adam W. I'm glad for it. Oh yeah, I did fan you. Oh, welcome. Hugh! Yes! ID Enter has all 10 personalities. Now, I should check YouTube to see. Okay, so I'll shut down that. I'll shut down. Oh, this one here. Yeah, I'll shut down this thing and I'll log into that one later on when you get 500 fans. Yeah. I don't want to suddenly join and say, hey, I don't have 500 fans. Yes, leave this page. You don't have the 500 fans. You want to see some more Uber? Oh, so this shows how many oh, that's right now. I wonder why I didn't log into this more earlier. Oh yeah, it's the most popular videos. So there's box 10697. They got 2,259. Hey, this should have the other Adam Spong account. I wonder why the other one doesn't. Oh, maybe if I put my YouTube ID in. Okay, we'll do that. There, oh no, that's the Adam Spong I'm in. Oh, I think this one. Oh, I've got to go past 500 videos. Yeah, till I get that level. See, this one is basically the small account that I kept for this year, this next 7-year journey. So that one, this one was supposed to be my 7-year journey and finish in 2017. This one was supposed to take over, and because I didn't reach the 500 viewers, I thought, well, time to dystopia. I use the word dystopia as the word from English studies. But I need the actual code for my this one here. The code. No, it's still letting me give me the code. Channel. Nah, I completely forgot what my code was. What is my code? Oh, home. No, it still says dystopia. What is my code? I think the only way I'll get a proper see, it still brings me back to the other one. Yep, it will definitely. Oh yeah, that was the one that I connected. Adam's Spawn 2016. Yeah, I should log in here. Look, it's been April 30 since. Oh yeah, this connects to everything that I write in the AP stream. Oh, see, it's everything that I connect in the AP stream goes in here. Yeah, I just realised that. And there, on tonight is Fargo. Fargo on tonight with Ewan McGregor. Fargo. Epic Fargo. Do you remember the part 2 of Fargo? This is part 3. Part 3 with Ewan McGregor, the detective. You never watched Fargo? That's like the old American. We're just talking about that. What's that town up near? Hey, I'll do the accent. I'll go to the channel that does the. Nah, nah, not that one. Hey, I've got to get the town that. Where is Fargo? That's why I think it's in Connecticut. Oh, Minnesota. Yeah, Minnesota. Okay, Minnesota accents. Okay, I'm gonna do my Minnesota accent. Can you wait? We'll enlarge the writing there. Okay, I'm gonna do. Yeah. They don't pronounce the R's. The R's. They don't pronounce the R's. Okay, come on, put on wheel jacket. Fold. There's a Lego person who does a real when he says "Bong in the city, bong in the city." Oh yeah, for sure. Oh yeah, for sure. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, sure. You betcha. You betcha. You betcha. You forgot I'm reusing the bags. I get mixed up with Hilly there with coffee. My reusable bags. Now this is similar because your Minnesota accent is a mix of Finnish, which my stepfather speaks, and when he says the Gold Coast, which is the Gold Coast in Australia, he says the Gold Coast coffee, and Scandinavians, yes. So that was what my stepfather is. That's why I like Fargo, because you have the exact accent as my stepfather in Fargo. And he says, "Put your feet off the chair. Feet. Put your feet off the chair." Oh. And his favourite line is no 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 no. That's like that British show. I didn't put a quart in my bag. It sounded like she said coat. Quart of milk. I didn't put a quart of milk in my bag. There's so much snow in the road. It's like disillusionment. So much snow in the road. I love it so much. A boot. A boot. The Minnesota accent. A boot. Okay, here's the number of dialects. 26. Okay, so here's Hilly. He's in the middle of about 4 accents. When he goes to Florida, he passed through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 to get to Florida. About the Canadian, look at all the accents in Canadian. You got the French Quarter, you've got this separated dialect here, and then you've got your British Columbian Canadian. Yeah, the Lego group, they all do impersonations of. Hey, I'll do an impersonation for you. I'll get him. Hello, we are live. No, I still can't get his accent. Okay, we're gonna look at a Canadian accent of Nick's Bricklife. Here you go. Let's do his accent from his last video. Let's see if I can do it. Hello, I am Nick. Welcome to Hangouts. Today is January 12th. And he says, Adam Spong. Adam Spong. It's Adam Spong in the chat. Here, let's go to his famous one, which is when he did a review of me. Who's that fig? Hello, this is Brickadostar here with another episode of Who's That Fig? Oh, yeah, you go, full up. In each episode, we'll head up to that. It's called the Lego Sig Fig Bridge, and this has got thick pink bridge. It is the Lego Sig Fig Bridge, and YouTube does not know how to listen to all. And Spotlight, one of my Sig Fig friends. Here you go, this is, that's the Evil Knievel character. He's known as Mardi Gras Man. This is the Big Brick Stackers. He's the biggest Lego seller in America. He's a teacher in America, and he sells the most Lego per capita. This is Bricks for Chris. And I forgot this dude here. Is that oh, this guy, this is Chad. Chad is from Texas. Yeah. Hello, I'm doing the Texas accent when I'm talking to Chad. And that is A-Fold Man. A-Fold Man he gets the phone call from YouTube every month about. A-Fold Man, he gets yeehaw. Yeah, A-Fold Man gets the call from YouTube, and he's always asking, okay, A-Fold Man, we've been reviewing your Lego videos, and we think you should promote yourself more. I'm yet to get a YouTube call up from you. And there is the Big B Bricks. He's almost the same as who's the other dude I just mentioned? He sells more Lego per quota than any other Lego seller in. And I forgot this one here. Oh, this one disappeared. This dude, he disappeared suddenly in 2013, and we never saw him again. Forever, friction pin the speed. Some of them use the Lego school uniform there. Oh, and there is No More Bricks. He's in the Navy. Oh, is that Chad there? Is that Chad? Oh, I can never work it out. And here is Zany Bricks. Zany Bricks is / musician all round. Oh, there, we should go to, I'll go to Zany's interview with me. Let's follow this this discussion about Adam Spong. He go, can you find Adam Spong? There I am. Look, there's me with my glasses. He does this little thing where he goes around the video, and there's all the other famous people. That is Jay Steffer, the other famous YouNow celebrity who does Lego videos on the YouNow. He'll be doing another one this Friday. This Friday we're back to do a YouNow video. And today we are talking about Adam Spong. So that's how many people are in the YouTube community. I was wondering if they were going to come to you now, but a lot of them didn't want to come here. Okay, here we go. We're talking about Adam Spong. Who's that big? It's Adam Spong, aka the Spong. And if you want to make the sig fig, it's the Dracula hairdo. It's the dude with the glasses. And do I really have red eyebrows? You live close to the Minnesota and the Wisconsin. Or the Wisconsin accent is pretty different. It's like a Jeremy Cagney accent that I did last time. The Wisconsin accent. And you gotta be like a gangster from Wisconsin. Wisconsin. Let's copy and paste that, because I can never work out how to spell Wisconsin. Oh, I can't copy and paste it because I'm on the official. Yeah, you cannot copy and paste. Oh man, I've got to type it in like an old person. Okay, so we've done our brick adjuster. Oh no, I've got to do Zany Bricks. Here you go, Zany Bricks. You watch this interview with Zany Bricks. Cup of tea with Zany Bricks and Adam Spong. Oh, it's got 845 views. Oh yeah, I'm always stuck in the middle when I'm... This is when we're still seriously talking. Oh, this is Zany Bricks. So he's got a Maryland accent. And it's a bit... Here we're discussing with Adam Spong and his obsession with Lego. Zany Bricks from the Marylands. In his life. Adam Spong's life. And his amazing political background. I like the way he does that. Adam Spong's amazing political background and his radio days, doing feminist radio days. He's got the radio. As a musician, he would have known about the way us radio people talk. Maryland is where they say, home, home on the range, and road, riding on the road, is public radio background in Australia, which is so prestigious. The subordinate master of the spong. You see that in the headlines there. Here, let's make the whole thing large. 250%, 300%. Oh yeah, we you watch the subtitles that pop on there. Okay, let's continue it again. And paid for the past 20 years, Adam. Going to turn it over to you and go ahead and just tell the crowd who you are and where you come from. Hello public, viewing, watching Adam Spong. We got 3 viewers, 5 viewers. I did this when an epic streamer was streaming. 3 viewers and suddenly jumped to 5 viewers. Okay, I can see if I can do my Australian accent as I read this one. And it's so fun to do my Aussie accent, to get out of my character. They asked me, now Adam, could you be serious for 30 minutes and not do crazy voices? Okay, let's try if I can do this with my Aussie accent. So, where do I start? Sort of backgrounding it and thinking about 1996 would have been penultimate time to be a political as asexual activist on the internet before the sex workers of Australia and what was I talking about? So, I better do some backgrounding. So, to join my radio station, to do the feminist radio show, I had to join all of the sex workers on the MySpace to get the audience, so I could talk about the asexuality. Now, the funny thing in Australia is 10% of the sex workers were asexual, who didn't like the sex at all. They just like to get paid. They go in, do the job, bam, bam, thank you, ma'am. And so they took up the asexual role of not liking the sex at all. So for me, talking to the sex workers, it was a similar sort of story to talk to them about that. But I was hoping that Zani would encourage me to talk about it, but then he brought it back to the Lego and said, "No, Adam, bring it back to the Lego. Please talk." Yes. You have no idea of what I went through going into the MySpace, and I'm going, oh man, I had this idea. I thought, now I've got to talk about the sex. And then I realised 10% of the sex workers were asexual, didn't like the sex anyway. So, Gracie, hello. Gracie, welcome. At your age, I'm talking about adult concepts here. Are you ready for adult concepts? Adult concepts of adults not having sex. What exactly is that an adult concept of? What is the adult concept of people who don't have sex? Or people who... Yeah, I was wondering about this because there was one youth worker who contacted me and said, "So, are you interested in having a follow-up thing? Did you want to get encouraged into having sex?" And I'm like, no. There's a 12-step program for you to be emotionally connected. to a sex worker. But I'm like, no, I pretty much know all the sex workers in Brisbane at the moment. Thank you very much. Yes, in my endeavour on your MySpace, I'm still talking about you now. In my endeavour in MySpace, I was talking to more sex workers than I ever had exposure to, even in my high school years. When even the professional sex workers in the high school, they didn't even know how to talk to me. So the ones who went into the sex work in my grade level, they we never got along as 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 students, as mature senior students. We never saw eye to eye. We even sat next to each other in the one classroom. And I think that worked well because I never wanted to have anything to do with her, and no one knew that I would end up being this person that would communicate to the sex workers. Although I did have more of a relationship with the sex workers in my senior year at school. Does that sound weird? She was one of the sex workers who had as an assignment in grade 12. They had to do an assignment, and she decided to do her assignment on sex worker questions. And so she gave me the questions to do, but she didn't like the answers that I gave. She didn't like the answers that I gave in the sex worker thing. She thought that I was out there after the sex. She thought as I was 18-year-old or 17-year-old, 18-year-old, on the verge of going to adulthood. She thought that I'd answer a legitimate question about sex. And like I'm going, no. And just going, oh, I thought I had a genuine person who knew about the sex. Yeah, well, back in the late 1980s, I thought you were about, yeah, yeah, you couldn't do that today in today's society. I think it's something about a 1980s personality that everyone knew what the sex was about, but yeah. I know that a lot of people like Hilly because Hilly can talk to things and, I mean, it must be his Catholic background where, I know we joke about that, we're Catholic, we don't have the sex, we don't talk about the sex. It's like when you first met me and you're going, so Spong, you're Catholic, and most of the people thought that. Yeah, public schools, no, this is a public school that allowed that. We had no board of trustees in public schools back then, so no one approved any no one approved or demoted any bad activity. You could go to school and write any assignment you wanted to. You'd still pass as a high school person back in 1980. It wasn't until after year 2005 they got strict about assignment writing and keeping to the topic. I mean, I could have written any old crap, but I still got a, well, I know I didn't pass because, as I said, my dad didn't want me to do anything to make it aware that I had a learning disability. I mean, it was quite obvious that I didn't hand anything in, and even when I did hand anything in, yeah, not a lack of intelligence. It's just that I was aware that I had to hold myself back. I was aware that if I had progressed and gone the same path as of my potential, then yeah, I would have burned out really early, as a lot of the students who achieve a lot. Like my friend was the dux of the school. He was good at maths and physics and the English assignments, and he knew all the Shakespeare, and he knew all of the Othello and the see, my class was next door. We were the dunce English class, so we learned Romeo and Juliet about the crappy love. So he was in the more intelligent English class where they did Hamlet, about personal struggles and achievements. So Hamlet was about personal struggles and achievements with adversity. Yeah, the crappy love of the Romeo and Juliet. So we got to talk about that. So yeah, I thought, yeah, okay, I'll be in the dunce English class, even though I knew what the story of the Hamlet was about. So just in case we got that in the final year exam, so you're always aware of both classes. So in my mind, I was always in the dunce class and I was in two hemispheres. I knew that like the the dunce class would be the one that would get me the grade, but I knew that I also had to know what they were studying in the higher up English class that was right next door, because you could hear actually what they were talking about because they were right next door. I mean, whenever a student got yelled at in my class, the like the popular kids, with their parents being the leader of the town and the town mayor and the town officials. So the town officials are all in the level-headed class next door, and so all of us commoners were in the class. Yeah, honours English. Yeah, and I think you wouldn't get that these days. You wouldn't get the your down and outers mixing with your highfalutin, exaggerated, delusional politicians' sons and daughters. I don't. Does that ever happen in America? You wouldn't have a delusional section of society mixing with your common people who talk about common things. I want to live like a common person. I want to live and screw all day. I want to be like a common person. Drink and gamble and yeah, the blended society. Yeah, well, as you know, I knew that my time would be limited at university, so I did about 10 subjects at once in the 1 week at university. So that as you know, I knew, well, even when I did the Bachelor of Arts, I thought, I probably won't last here. I thought, yeah, after the first year, I probably won't last the third year. So then I made it the third year, but then they found out we were studying politics and how to get rid of the corrupt politicians that we. And finally, everything that we studied is happening now, and like it's happening in Europe, and it's happening in Britain and France. But I don't think it won't happen in Australia until about 2022, 2023. Like right now, the politicians are saying that none of their economic policies will follow through for the next 10 years. Yeah, when they first got in 2012, they thought that by 2015 they would have a surplus of over $500 million, and they've actually gone backwards. Australia, our deficit now is 800 million in the red. So they expected the Australian people to give and give and give everything, and get huge credit card debt from wanting to keep up with the Joneses, yeah, as you say. But then the Australian people just realised that the politicians were putting everyone in debt. It's not the common person that's going into debt. It's the politicians with their lavish lifestyles that are never ending, and they're going to all of their mates' weddings, their fancy weddings with the rich and powerful. So any famous person in Australia, they charge it to the public. Yeah, us public people pay for every rich person in Australia's wedding, so that they think they're entitled. They think they're entitled to a standard of living because they think they're rich and powerful, and so I think they're finally realising that their entitlement to being rich is at an end, and their expectation that they're $800 million in debt to Australia will either see them lose their job, or we can't actually send them to jail. So yeah, we can't send a politician to jail over here for embezzling money. It's a bit like Trump. The more money that Trump embezzles, the powerful he gets. So over in Australia, same thing. The only thing we could do is just to vote him out. We could, yeah. See, I had visions. I thought if Australia went further down into the point of no return, where Australia really got so corrupt there was no outlet, and now the Asperger capital of the world is in New York. But then you got the Trump taking over, so yeah, there's no way I'd go to America with the Republican in power. I mean, that's even worse than Australia at the moment. Okay, so I've done 3 hours today. I'll do another hour before lunchtime. So I think I'll go to the 2 hour mark here. I know I've still got the fanfiction page open here on the pics, and that was so funny finding that page on Matthew Lush. Just trying to look for his dog's name. Hey, let's see what everyone's doing in the DeviantArt. So as you know, as I progress through DeviantArt, I sort of know the people that to follow with the pinks and the purples. I don't know if that's an obvious thing to follow, but it's a way of keeping everything. See, there's too much red in that one and that one. So, oh, here we go. We got an actual person here. It looks like he's just joined. Yeah, he does werewolves. There, let's follow the scared of foxes. Oh, he does foxes. Thought it was the werewolves. And he does paper people. Look, he's got everything. Look at that. He introduces his paper person as Mrs. Hand. Thanks for help, Mrs. Hand. This scarf is so long. It's Russia. It's Russia. Mother Russia. Oh, it says Spain. Yeah, we'll have a look at Spain. I love this about paper people. They always do the... oh, and there you go, where my family came from. Prussia. We'll have a look at Prussia. There go. Tomato, tomato. Okay, let's have a look at Prussia. Oh, Finland. Let's have a look at Finland. It's Finland. This is a no. Susan, you will get mad at me if I lose my hat. Okay, let's go to Prussia. Prussia. Let's look at every war in Greece. Every war in Greece. Yeah, okay, we'll go to Greece. Here we go. Oh yeah, that's every war, right? Prussia. Here we go. The Prussian look. Yes. Hey, what are you doing there? Really? What other ones? So, the mix of Spong is Scandinavian and Russian and Prussian. Now, we're told that our family was Spanish, yet yeah, I suppose. I love looking at all the paper people that are here. Okay, another 10 minutes and Germany. Oh yeah, it's another good one. Okay, 10 minutes and I'll turn this off. Tegan just got home from school. She'll walk in the door. Yeah, a bit of a mutt. Italian. Irish. And Polish. Yeah, that's what I think the mix of the Spong. See, when the Spongs would have moved out of Norway, and as the Spong family moved down through Poland, and so either they went through France and Germany to get to Spain, and then eventually they went. The Spong family went to England, where the name change happened. So in the name change from all that journey, the actual name is like Esponeski from Polish. We found it was Esponeski in Poland, but then they lost that Esponeski and they just shortened it to the Spong, which was the proper name that was used in Finnish, the crossover from Norway Finnish to English. So as soon as my relatives went to the immigration officers, go, oh, our name is Espono, okay, right as Spong. So that same thing with my German mother's side. They were Adlers. Now Adler, they got the name Adler with the big nose. Then my family's nose has a big nose like the Adler. So Adler in German means eagle. So as soon as they got to the immigration office in England, there were too many Adlers in the group. So one side of the family was called Adler and the other one was called Eagle, so they could separate the two families. Then there was another German family that we came from, and they were Moller. So when they came to Australia, they changed the Moller name to even more definitive name. There were 4 Moller families. So one was Moellerer, Mellerer, although that would be Meller. Then Moller, then I think Muller, Muller, yeah. So that was like, we were all related. So in Australia, that's what the immigration department do. If you've got 4 people from the same family, they will change the last name slightly differently, like the name Christensen, Christistin, or Christians and keep the S-O-N on the end. So then you'll have Christian, Christensen, all the variations of that. Yeah, Mueller. Muller. And so yeah, it's all mentioned in the immigration files that when families come to Australia, the way the immigration department changes all with it. I think that's like searching for names through family names on the internet. They're aware of that at the same time, that the name variations, as soon as they go to an immigration department in a different country, they will either try to make the family's name different so that you don't have all the same group of people. Oh yeah, we had there was a police officer who wanted to do a big file of the Moller family. He actually went to Germany and he got all of the birth certificates through all of the Moller relatives, and he got to the illegitimate son of the royal prince in 1412 as the origin of Unix. Well, Unix was the name, like that. Here, let's go to DeviantArt and look at for the name Unix. Let's see if there's anyone with that name as a person. Oh yeah, look, there is a name with it. Share screen. ONYX was the name given to my relative from the illegitimate son of the Prince of Prussia back then. Hey, let's go and check the archives. Prince of Prussia, Prince Wilhelm, yes, and that the Wilhelm name has been passed down through the Moller family. Wilhelm. Oh no, that's 1906. I'm talking about 1406. Yeah, so Frederick is also a name passed down through my Moller family as well. And Sophie, yeah, so Innocent, Georgia, my cousin called Georgia. No, no one's called Louise. Henry, no, there are not many Henrys in my family. So that name of Wilhelm got passed down. Maybe if I put Prussia. Is it 13th or 15th century? I always forget which way to go backwards in when you're trying to find century. The Prussian Crusades. Yes, 13th century Roman Catholic Crusaders, the Teutonic kings of Christianized the pagan old Russians. Yeah, my relative in 1412 had this old Bible that is in a historic um, there you go, there's Prussia right there. The Baltic tribes, the Corinthians, the Lithuanians, the Lagonians, the Semi-Gallians, the Selonians. If you've ever played Age of Empires, where you invade all of these countries, Kaliningrad Oblast, and the northwestern Poland, the Grand Duchy of Lithuania, then the Pomeranian, the Duchy of Pomeranian, and Masovia. Agent of Alfred of Wessex. Well, so many connections to Adalbert of Prague and the Bruno of Crawford, the Soldavians and the Wendies. Okay, so the lucrative raids on the slaves, and they accepted baptism in return for being eternally enslaved to the Prussian Empire. The Duke Conrad of Masovia. Oh, even this map here has even got bigger. Here you go, let's have a look. Galindia, the Pomesanians and the Pogosania, Warmia and Natalia, Zambia, Skolvia and Soldovia. Well, there's so much to talk about there. The Baltic Sea. Oh yeah, let's go to Adler. Go to Adler and I'll show you the big nose of Adler. The family crest is an eagle, of course. See, the family crest of eagles. There, that's the one that we always remember. Yeah, see the black, or it's like Hogwarts. I've never seen the blue one before. Yeah, the things you see on every time I see Adler family photos, I think, oh yes, they look like my family. See this one here looks the quaint circular faces and the stern father. It's always the distinguished part of family connection. Now the father's always tall in the Adler family. See the big nose, the big nose of an Adler. It's the one thing that is definitely an Adler trait. It's why we got the name for the eagle nose. Now here, this family here looks the same. Yeah, they look exactly the same as my family. Yeah. See, all Adler families look the same to me. See, there's the big nose. See, Adler. Here, let's see where Alfred Adler came from. Oh, psychotherapist. Wow, we're all crazy. We're all crazy from the Adler family. It's the only reason we go into psychology. Hungarian born. Yes, we had the middle name of Solomon, which was carried on from my Jewish great great grandmother, but the the great great didn't pass that on the knowledge because the Jewish connection was lost in the in my Adler family. It's like it's it's like one of the tragedies of most Jewish families that lose that connection. Yeah, I know. Yeah, when you see people posing in the quest of arms, yeah, a lot of the records as well with German families were burnt down during the war. So it was amazing how my relative found out most of the information because some of the records were lost from the fire. But I don't know how I found out about the. Yeah, well, not to worry, families come and go, but we're all one big family. We're all global family. We're all related. It's like how when I was at the radio station, no one tried to um, make any big political things. Cause as soon as someone said something about their history, it's rather offensive to make statements. I know when I first went into the radio station and tried to keep it quiet. Yeah, so it's good. I was good at being quiet. A quiet Facebook and a quiet MySpace, and then suddenly I'm chatting to all of these sex workers, and then like the manager of the radio station's going, "Who is this Adam Spong, and why does he know so many people?" And to work on the feminist radio show, that was a powerful position to have known so many people, to have worked in the feminist sector at the radio station, and then suddenly disappear, as I normally do. It's like how I tell everyone in YouNow, look, I'll only get to know you for 3 years, but suddenly I'll disappear like that. No reason at all, I'll disappear. Um, well, for my family, we get pretty bored staying in the one spot all the time. It wasn't because we were forced out of the where we originated from. It's just the, as I said, the family is mostly autistic Asperger, and so the theory is that autistic Asperger's they like repetitive behaviour, but I just find repetitive behaviour uh, just to be predictable and too intense. So that's the 2 hour mark. 2 hour mark. I'll do cup of tea dab. I wanted to finish right on cup of tea. Oh yeah, I've got to do full cup of tea dab. Which 1900s, yep. Oh, Italians. Now, my uncle that my Spong relative married was, I think he said he was Protestant Catholic Irish. So, here, I'll see if I can get a picture of, there's a famous one. Yeah, that's what my uncle looked like. The grey hair. Lowry. See, he doesn't look like that Larry. Yeah, he looks more like that Larry. that that's no, that's more the Larry. The what other famous Larrys? I suppose looking at golfers golfing as the professional Irish. Hey, I'll take that A out of it. It was just accidental that I stuck the A in there. Lowry. He, this dude here even looks like my uncle. He's got the the saggy eye. Okay, well that's 2 hour mark. Oh, I'll come back in about another hour's time. Yeah, I want to finish my cup of. Yeah, I'll have like an afternoon nap, and then I'll think about coming back on. Yes, getting getting used to talking about the. Yeah, if you don't notice me, if I'm not online, I'm like having a quick cat nap, and I go down for a snooze. I take the. Oh yeah, I turn on the ASMR. I go to YouTube. I get the latest ASMR. Where is it? This one here. I get the latest ASMR. Here, let's look at the latest ASMR. I've got to shorten everything. 300%. It's too intense. Oh, this one, how come she got 74 videos? I remember she used to do 200 videos. Oh, maybe she made a new... Look, even Gabby's got 94. She made 200 videos. What's going on with ASMR videos? Oh, and there is Emma Blackery. She keeps making videos, but she puts ASMR in the hashtag. On there's ASMR darling, and that's 1 million viewers of that video. Oh, there's an ASMR person doing a live video right now. So I usually watch the live events. Who else here? We've got PJ Dreams ASMR. Must subscribe. Yeah, our subscriptions to all of these ASMR artists, they lapse. Oh, you see, I'm subscribed to that one. And Pigalia. Yeah, okay, subscribe again. They seem to disappear. This one does. She tries on her swimsuits all the time. She gets epic views from the swimsuits. Doing ASMR voice. I'm wearing my swimsuit today. Everybody watch me. Oh yeah, I wasn't even sharing the screen. Oh, hang on. I'll show you that one again. Oh, you're wondering what I'm even talking about. Which one was it? This one here. Okay, so there is Rapunzel ASMR. So she does a lot of makeup, and this one she does the torch all the time. Look at my torch, look at my torch. That's perfect ASMR. That was like the original ASMR when the video camera came out and they like got the torch there. Then these new dual head like microphones left and right. They use them a lot for ASMR now. And so let's go back to the swimsuit one. Oh yeah, that dude there, they go. Fred's ASMR. Yeah, I am subscribed. Then Mrs. Tarzan. I love these ones where they do like famous people in time. So that one's real popular. And so there's the swimsuit one. She's doing a epic clothing hauls. And there's another one. So she's got 2 microphones. So she talks into 2 microphones there. And then a gentle whispers. She actually does YouNow. Gentle whispering. She does YouNow. There you go. This is. She connects to her. She's got 941k subscribers. But in the YouNow, I think she only gets in a typical stream. She got about 200 when she first started. But then it goes down like Hilly said. You know, you get about 30 now and then, and 50. And so if there's nothing on, so then there's this lolly liquor. They get their lolly and they go, look, watch me lick the lollipop. And there is one of the originals, ASMR Darling, and I was saying now, she's only got 74 videos now. It's like she shut down her old account. And then Gabby ASMR, she was another original. And that's Emma Blackery there, 3 weeks ago. She likes to just stick ASMR on all her videos, I think. And there's Gwen. And Cosmic Tingles ASMR. So she's done 100 videos in that one. I think they like to just come back again. They just come back with a new account and just like do 100 videos and go, okay, I've done 100 videos, that's enough. And 74 videos for ASMR Darling. Oh, did I just mention her before? Yes, you're down here. Yeah, there she was. With 1.5 million views for that one with the torch. The torch is real popular with that one. So we're logging out now. I'm ready to go listen to some ASMR and have a little snooze. Welcome to the Spong ASMR. You will listen to epic goodbyes. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Could you imagine me whispering all got a biscuit in there. Adam, have you got a biscuit? Have you eaten all the biscuits, Adam? And she comes in looking for the biscuits. And there are no biscuits. And she goes, I know you're hiding biscuits. It's like when I didn't have the sound on before, and she comes in the room, and she goes, where are the biscuits? I'm gonna go and... Yes. Squirrel in the Tim Tams. Just grab the squirrels by the nutsack and you get the Tim Tams. That's what we call squirreling. When we talk about the Lego video with that Texas dog, Chad from Texas, and he'd give us all the sexual deviant words for average Australian words that we use. And he'd talk about the squirrel and the nutsack. And the preparation H, or preparation KY jelly. Whenever you Lego your KY jelly with the Lego. Yes, that's for another stream. Okay, good night. Putting the Tim Tams away for later. No, always eat the Tim Tams at the first opportunity you can. In this house, if they find the biscuits, they're gone. They're gone if you don't hide them. So you might as well eat them. You might as well eat them, or else they're just gone when they find them. Okay, so I'll do last cup of tea now. And there, see the sun is about to set. It's winter time, so the sun sets at a different corner of the room. Oh yeah, the sun sets on the doorway. See, the sun sets on the doorway there. There it is. So during summertime, the sun sets way over here. The sun sets right over in the corner there. Yeah, like vermin. They get into it. Oh, see, I'm almost ready for a sleep and I need a little scratch. Good day. Yeah, I'll see you in Hillies. See ya. Bye. Mwah, mwah. Oh. I just remember to do that. So you know I'm about to leave. Ready?